Judge Lois Forer, and she was a judge in the Common Pleas Court in Philadelphia, and she reports the case of a young man named Hichael who committed an armed robbery. He had just lost his job. He had a wife and a 6-year-old child who, with great difficulty, they were managing to send to a parochial school. And he had just lost his job. He had a little bit too much to drink. He was feeling desperate. He got into a taxi, and he held up the taxi driver with a toy gun. He got $50. He was caught. There was no question of his guilt. And the question that Forer faced is, what should the sentence be? There is a sentence for committing armed robbery in a public conveyance of 5 years in prison. That's what she could have sentenced him to. She thought that was preposterous. He had no criminal history. He was acting in a state of desperation. He seemed to be a dedicated family person. And so she sentenced him to 11 months in jail with release every day to go to work. So he got up, went to work, spent the day in the workplace, came back and slept in jail. After 11 months, he was released on probation. Went back to his family, got another job, family stayed united, everything seemed to be fine, except that the prosecutor couldn't live with that incredibly lenient sentence and appealed the sentence. And after the wheels of justice ground as slowly as they do, the prosecutor won the appeal, and Hichael was required to serve out the remaining 4 years and 1 month of his sentence. Hichael disappeared, and Lois Forer quit. She couldn't be a judge when being a judge meant that you couldn't use your judgment. And so